Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Laugh Instead of Cry. It's been some time. I don't know what's been up. Honestly, I've just been doing a lot of crying and I need to start doing more laughing. So I gotta make some more of these videos. It's urgent. Alrighty, today we're gonna be going over some history memes, some of my favorites. So let's begin. As always, don't forget to hit the YouTube subscribe button and the like button. It really helps me with the algorithm. The UK and France teaming up in World War I after hating each other for hundreds of years. That is kind of funny to think about. Like, all throughout history, they always hated each other. The wars were always against each other. But like World War I comes and they're like, yeah, we gotta stick together. All these other crazy people, no, we're sticking together. That's so funny to think about. POV, it's 1994 and you walked into the wrong Polish camp. Okay, I don't fully understand that. Like, what's the bear? I don't know. Kind of funny though. When Greek runner Konstantinos Kenneris won gold at the 2000 Olympics for the 200-meter dash, he was the first Greek athlete to win an Olympic sprint since Dionysius, I don't know, of Alexandria in 269 AD. That is so cool. I never really think about how old the Greek culture is. Like, it's really old. I don't know, I've never visited, so I think I've just never thought of it. Typical American, not really thinking about how old things are. But that's pretty cool. Naming a new place the same as your own, but with a new in front of it. Naming a place after your king. Naming a place as a compliment to the women who live there. Oh yeah, I really like that. That's pretty cool. Rio Amazonias. People thinking the pyramids are made by aliens or some crap. Ancient Egyptians keeping detailed records of stone quarries where the blocks came from and engineering plans. I mean, these detailed records, I don't really know if they're legit, but it's just still really fascinating how absolutely genius they are. I personally don't think they were created by aliens. I'm not really on that boat. I don't really think that's plausible. We have no evidence, and yeah, don't really think that's it. But I don't really know if it was ancient Egyptians, maybe way back, but I don't know. Interesting stuff. Imagine surviving mustard gas and trench warfare just to be killed by an oversized toaster. Honestly, that's like kind of what it looks like. But those oversized toasters are pretty terrifying. Imagine fighting in one of those.
Crazy.
The British circus master, after hearing urban legends about a demonic big cat terrorizing the countryside a week after losing the tiger he imported from India. I'd be like, oop, a big tiger? I've never heard of that. That's pretty wild. Real ancient battles. TV shows ancient battles. That's so true. I've never thought about that before. Something to think about. Me and the boys when we see a giant toaster that moves. Guys, we better do something about that. This is what goes on the History Channel. Complex architecture that took pre-colonial civilizations a long time to build. Aliens must have done it. That's crazy. That's why, like, I don't really watch cable anymore. That's like why we're on YouTube, you know what I mean? Why you're here, that's why I'm here. YouTube, man. The worst parts of the Mongol culture, the worst aspects of European feudalism. Combine it together, what do you have? Medieval Russia. Kind of interesting. One of my favorite classes in college was Russian history, just because it's so wild and crazy. Highly recommend looking into or just buying a book on it. Super good. Russian history is wild. Any salad can be a Caesar salad if you stab it enough. Okay guys, a little dark here in the history meme channel. Still kind of funny though. Caesar stabbed 22 times. Brutus, Caesar. Quote from Man Stabbed. What are you gonna do, stab me? I think that's gotta be my favorite pre-stab victim quote. Yeah, I guess what he did do was stab him. That's what he was gonna do. Stab you. Japan, destroying the US Navy to stop them from joining the war. The United States, thousands of other ships to attack Japan's navy with. Yeah, I don't really understand why Japan did that. Like, did they not think that through? If you're gonna attack us, like, what are we gonna do? Just like be like, oh yeah, we're not gonna get in the war, you attacked us. No, we're like gonna get mad and be like, why are you attacking our homeland? Like, no thank you, we're gonna join the war and it's gonna be bad. If you ever feel forgotten, remember there was another person in the plane when Amelia Earhart went missing. Is this true? I never learned this. I thought she was by herself. Okay, we gotta do some Googling. Who was with Amelia when she died? Boom. Google search. Actually, DuckDuckGo. Okay, I finally found something on americaslibrary.gov. It says Amelia Earhart in June, she went to Miami to again begin a flight around the world, this time with Fred Noonan as her navigator. No one knows why, but she left behind important communication and navigation instruments. Perhaps it was to make room for additional fuel. So she was there with Fred Noonan. I never knew that. I thought it was a solo trip around the world and she just did it solo and navigated by herself. R.I.P. Fred Noonan. That's pretty sad. You're not forgotten now. Like, we're talking about you, but I didn't know he was there. No one ever talks about him. Poor old Fred. Rasputin waiting to be offered more wine even though his guests didn't bother to buy another bottle because they thought he'd be dead by then. Yeah, Rasputin survived so many assassination attempts. It's kind of wild and also kind of hilarious in some ways because of the ways that they tried to kill him. Again, Russian history, you gotta look it up. It's hilarious, pretty wild, just crazy stuff, you know? People in the 1900s when the world changed from black and white to color. They're like, wow. Yeah, they didn't have like color back then. Isn't that crazy? Alrighty, thank you all so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye now.